In 2018, Dr. James Hartzell, a postdoctoral researcher at Spain's Basque Center, did a novel test. He studied the brains of 42 professional Vedic Sanskrit Pandits who had trained for at least a decade beginning in childhood, and he compared it with the brains of average people. To his surprise, he found that the brains of the Pandits were substantially larger than that of the average person. The Pandits had 10% more grey matter in both the cerebral hemispheres. The right hippocampi, which deals with patterns, was substantially larger, and the right temporal cortex, which is associated with speech prosody and voice identity, was substantially thicker. Dr. Hartzell theorized that it was the intense memorizing of the Vedas and the slokas that caused the increase in the brain size. He termed this the Sanskrit Effect. Is it not unbelievable? There is no other language in the world that has the reach and the depth of Sanskrit. You too can benefit from this divine language. Start your journey with the Madras Sanskrit College. Did you know that Sanskrit has more synonyms for every word than any other language? Also, these synonyms are not mere words with the same meaning, but each of them have a specific meaning which help you to express yourself effortlessly and make a specific point. Precision is therefore a key element in this language. Many thousands of years ago, a Thesaurus was written by a poet called Amarasimha, and the name of the Thesaurus was Amarakoshaha, which is like a dictionary for Sanskrit. Let me give you a quick example. Take the word for fire in Sanskrit, Agnihi. Agnihi is a very commonly used word, but there are 33 other words with similar meaning that can be used for Agnihi. Agnihi comes from the root ag, meaning to rise, which describes the property of fire which tends to rise up when it burns. The word Jvalanaha means that which emits light or that which shines. The word Sushma indicates one that dries, and we know that fire has the ability to dry things, and so on. By the time we run through all the words, we become well aware of all the properties of fire. There is no other language that has the reach and the depth of Sanskrit.
So, what is a palindrome, Anna?
A palindrome is a sentence that reads the same both forwards and backwards. I'll give you an example. In English, you have the words civic or level. These two are palindromes.
Wait, I got a word. Madam. Yeah?
Yes.
In Tamil, there is a word. Vikatakavi is a palindrome, is it not?
You're right. And in Hindi, you have damad. And sometimes a whole sentence can be a palindrome. For example, Madam, I'm Adam is a palindrome.
Or was it a rat I saw?
Was it a rat I saw? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
You're right. Here is an example of a shloka from the 14th century compilation of verses called the Ramakrishna Viloma Kavyam, which was written by Devabhasha Surya Pandita. This compilation has 40 slokas which can be read in both directions. Here's an example of one of the slokas. Tam bhusuta mukti mudara hasam vandeyato labhya bhavam dayasri, which means Sita, the incarnation of Lakshmi, who is affectionate towards a smiling Lava, Sita's son. Now, if this sloka is read backwards, it becomes Sri Yadavam Bhavyalatoya Devam Samharada Mukti Muta Subhutam, which means the teachings of Gita bestowed upon us by Lord Krishna, who by his benevolence draws the public towards him, destroy evil and are close to our heart. There are 40 slokas in this work. If we read the slokas in the forward direction, it deals with the story of Ramayana. And if we read the same 40 slokas in the reverse direction, it deals with the story of Mahabharata. So, this kind of flexibility is possible only in Sanskrit and maybe to a limited extent in some other Indian language.
No wonder Sanskrit is called the Devabhasha. And I don't think there's any other language in the world that has both the depth and reach of Sanskrit.
Absolutely. Learn Sanskritam the authentic way.